After many long months of uncertainty, we at last have an answer of when Thunderbirds Are Go is returning, and it is simply May. The trailer that dropped on April 16, 2019 gives away surprisingly a lot of details in 60 seconds. First of which being a nod to Brayman, Brains' mechanical android from the original 1960s show, and that the character was transmitting a repeated SOS signal from someone else. And when Brains said simply, quote, "he could still be alive," is just vindicating what a lot of us have suspected for a long time. The long-awaited return of Jeff Tracy. All we know, within the last 4 years since the debut of Thunderbirds Are Go, is that Jeff was involved in some kind of accident aboard his ship and he simply went missing in action. No crash, no death, no body, nothing. It would not surprise me, given the Hood's penchant for trickery and just outright villainy, that he had some kind of involvement in this, but at the same time, he's not exactly claiming responsibility within the last 4 years. One thing that I have really complimented the show on with regards to writing and the way the producers have handled releasing information to the press and the fans is very little. Whereas most movie studios can't seem to plug the leaks with information seeping out to the internet or the press, Thunderbirds Are Go, on the other hand, have kept everybody in suspense. From when the first teaser trailers for the series dropped in early 2015, only showing the miniature model sets and the 30-second trailers of each respective Thunderbird and its pilot and nothing else, until the full official trailer on Friday, March 13, 2015. All we know about Jeff Tracy in this version is that, yes, he is still the father of the Tracy brothers, he is still the founding member of International Rescue, and that he was the pilot of the TV-21, which is a nod to Jerry Anderson's company from the 1960s. What we don't know about this version is what age he is, his appearance, and who will be voicing him. A lot of fans had hoped that it would be Shane Rimmer, who was the voice of Scott Tracy from the original Thunderbirds, and the voice of Detective Spanner. Whether he has actually voiced Jeff or not remains unclear, because as we all know, Shane sadly passed away in late March. In some way, it would be a nice fitting send-off to have him come back one last time to the franchise that he is just as much a part of as Jerry, the Rockets, and the Puppets. To go from voicing the eldest son of the Tracy clan to voicing the patriarch is definitely a nice progression. But we will find out this season. What I do not know going into the remaining half of Season 3 is whether this will be a conclusion to the story that began 4 years ago on Easter weekend 2015, or if this will simply be a continuation once the Tracy brothers are reunited with their long-lost father. I would like to believe that this will simply continue the story and not have it conclude. Some have cited that the chase is more exciting than reaching the actual goal. While that is true that the anticipation of reaching the end of the race is just as exciting, if not more so than reaching the end, I cannot help but think that it would be interesting just to see how Jeff would fit back into things and whether or not he would resume control of the organization. One way or another, the story will unfold, and the truth of Jeff Tracy and the future of the show will be known. Until then, Thunderbirds Are Go!